meaning the EU actually wants to put their gun laws up on, enforce their gun laws up on Switzerland, which is one of these parts in this regulation, which gets the gun nuts here in Switzerland all riled up. Although if you already own a gun, you don't have a problem. It stays the same.
Yep.
And the other thing would be then there would be no more Schengen for Switzerland. So the border controls would be put back in order and everything. And I wouldn't mind, because I voted not to join the EU back then. So
yeah, I can understand that. It's just not joining the EU and completely cutting, not cutting ties, but cutting the
it's basically cutting
treaties,
ties.
The treaties you have for duty-free environments and all that stuff, or open borders. It's not the right way to go. That's the whole isolationist thing we had before World War I, and that didn't go so well.
Well, it works for America right now, apparently.
Yeah, obviously it does. That only works if you are the dominant nation on your continent, which America obviously is, and you have all the resources and don't need any.
In short terms, they don't need any.
Well, they still have all the Alaskan oil fields, for example. There's
they
a lot
don't
of oil
really
in
have
Canada.
any rare earth deposits in the US, though.
Well, they have most of the stuff they need. I mean, they even have a desert, so getting the Silicon Valley running is not that big of a deal. But yeah, no, I don't really want to talk politics, especially when it comes to what's currently going on in America.
When do you think nukes will fall?
That will take a while.
Well, in 6 months, the Americans want to leave the INF denuclearization treaty thingy.
Yeah. They want to
which then means the Russian will do it as well. So that's kind of sucky for Europe.
Well, Alec Baldwin called for a soft revolution. Meaning that, well, you know...
Similar to softcore?
Yes, you don't do anything, but it still works.
Okay.
So, use the rules the system has provided to you to make sure that those in power don't stay in power.
True.
Instead of, taking up arms and forcing them to go. That, soft revolution.
Yeah. But a hard revolution is much fun.
Yeah. It's just collateral damage will be much higher.
If you look from the outside in.
Well, if collateral damage looks from the inside out towards you, that's an issue.
That's the problem there, right?
Can we do? Our freaking fighter is nearly done.
Daughters of Westminster. What does that do for me or to me?
There's nothing I can do.
Where
Absolutely
is it?
Nothing I can
Where
do.
is it?
Just sitting here doing nothing. It will take ages until I get anywhere here. But I do need the factories. I need all the factories. Once we get rid of all these,
well, it gives me democratic meanings
items,
and adds another 100.
Good to go.
Damn it! Takes me longer again to get independent from the UK. This focus they just chose. Bastards.
That will already be so
20
nice.
artillery. Just 100 more and I can equip all my divisions with artillery. Well, Ian, like Scryptar said, the US don't really need to import oil if they would tap all the oil fields in Alaska and destroy the environment up there.
Well, or Canada. There's a lot of oil there.
True. But Trump made it pretty hard to deal with Canada.
Well, yeah.
And with the EU.
But then again, he's a businessman first.
True.
If he needs the oil, he will reverse all of his tactics just to get that. That's, he's a business guy, not a politician, and that's the major issue with him. He just works in terms of what gives me the most benefit right now.
Yep.
And
which gives him, at the moment, the right. GDP in the US is what, 4% up? 4% growth? It's not bad.
Well,
but
that was the case in Germany in 1938.
Yeah.
You see where that got Germany. And at that stage, they didn't have nuclear weapons, and they weren't the dominant power on the planet. That's the big difference. Yeah.
True. Now, I just think he's not thinking far enough ahead. He wants to quit the INF treaty, but then he still wants to station mid-range nuclear weapons in Europe again, but pisses off everybody in Europe. On the other hand, Europe is still afraid of Russia, so they probably will accept that, which is stupid.
Let's put some Patriot rockets in Turkey. That never went wrong.
Europe just should stay out of it completely.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah, the Americans can't station anything with us, and the Russians can't station anything with us. Just leave us alone. Paraguay has capitulated. They finally had their war, actually.
Did Bolivia manage to get one division out? Yes, one division, exactly. Awesome. That one division just went to the capital and knocked on the door and said, well, I finally found a rifle. Here, I'm going to shoot the president. Done. War over. That's one way to do it. By the way, Canada...
I finally found one rifle.
Canada has 5 divisions and 2,000 manpower. That's going to go well. How about Mexico? Are you considered a major nation? Well, it's 8 divisions and 80,000 manpower, so I guess that's considered a major nation.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Might be.
We'll see.
World tension is down to 3%.
So, you want to leave the Allies, right?
I want to leave the Commonwealth for sure.
Well, yeah, that kind of goes along.
Yeah. Well, I could still stay allied, but I will leave the Commonwealth for sure.
We could just say you and me just form a faction, and that's it.
Well, yeah, I can work towards the... Well, not yet, because it's not 1943 or whatever.
Well, like I said, I'm going to go communist as soon as I can.
Yeah, I can work. I would be democratic then, but I have like Woo the USA, which gives me which increases the opinion, which doesn't really matter with us. And after this one, I can set the rule can create a faction. Creates a faction, the Southwestern Pacific Initiative. And I'll be the global leader.
Yeah, we could do that.
I need to wait till December 31st, 1934 to actually support political appeasement before can go any further.
I think I can't join a faction. Yeah, I cannot join a faction led by another ideology. I'm gonna go communist, definitely.
Okay.
For War Plan Red. So, if we agree on that, then we can work towards all the things. Communist is needed
35, 35.
Yeah.
I can really not choose anything else in my focus tree. Nothing. Till the 31st of December. I already did that. And the rest is 1st of December 35 or 20% world tension or January or December 31st.
We're getting somewhere. Interesting.
And the continuous focus tree I cannot choose because... Nine.
I definitely need to start that.
Yeah, Ian, I know that. I was a long time in the army and NATO and everything together. Well, he kind of pays for US kind of pays for NATO, but they pissed off all their NATO partners with retrieving money and stopping certain payments.
So, tell me one thing. Paraguay has capitulated, right?
Yeah.
Why isn't the war over?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't it been midnight yet? Twice or 3 times?
Oh, a lot of times. It's just the war is still there. And the only participating nation has capitulated. So it should have been over, it isn't. Oh, look at that, 39% solidity. I'm getting somewhere.
Maybe that increases the world tension a little bit,
let's
which
plan
it doesn't.
Our research strategy here. So when that is done, I'm probably going to go... Radio seems good. What else could I do? I do want that.
But Ian, we probably should stop this discussion.
Continue there.
Because otherwise we probably won't talk to each other anymore at some point.
That's going to happen anyway.
Yeah, that's true. It's just Trump doesn't really have a very good left a very good opinion of himself or the US anywhere abroad. Let's put it that
is
way.
true, yeah. No. He's a jerk.
Yeah.
Which is my professional opinion as a gamer. He's a jerk.
My professional opinion is that actually, like, 98% of politicians are jerks. That includes, like, Angela Merkel in Germany, that our 7 Bundesrat, that includes the royal family in England.
I wouldn't disagree.
So, yeah.
Alright, we just started researching stuff here, and we should have done this first. Great. Anyway. What do we need first?
Yeah.
Electronics. No, we're gonna go with that one, as usual.
Greece only meets the requirements because they actually were bankrupt.
Well, that is done.
Basically, were bankrupt and got a lot of money from the EU.
Industry research.
34 July. What did I want to research? Let's start on the Revenge class battleship.
Great.
Or
troops.
Planes? Or
all the planes.
All the planes? Nah, actually, yeah. Let's go battleship, maybe.
That's
or carrier? Nah, battleship.
Bit of an issue.
Let's go direction battleship.
Well, in construction. Still have that 15%. Interesting. Did we get a bonus on that one? So we lost 5% consumer good factories, which is good. We actually now have 15 civilian factories working on.
I actually can do that as well. Well, as soon as it is the 31st of December this year, I will start my 210-day journey towards minus 10%.
Look at you going.
Yay!
So, is there anything in here that moves me towards communism? No. That's the South America crumb stuff. That is Navy, that is Army and Air Force, that is all the war stuff.
All the war stuff. How many artilleries do I have? 120 yet? 40.
None of them.
Yeah, damn it.
Right now. None of this helps right now. That would also be nice. Decryption plus 20%? Sure.
Okay, yeah, I see what I'm saying.
That doesn't help at all. That one.
Well, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even for my... Well, Switzerland doesn't really have a president. We have like 7.
Engineer company. Yeah, I can deal with that.
Well, we actually have a president, but he is one of 7, and the president is just like a title if other big people, other politicians meet, if they want to meet the president. But he has Switzerland, like we have 7 Bundesräte, council members, which rule the country, so to say, which splits the power real nicely.
The glorious 7.
Which would be nice if they would be glorious 7. Nah, definitely not. How they screwed up the last couple of years. I always like to go back to the point there. 1932, the people in Switzerland voted, we do not want summer and winter time. Don't do the whole clock hour change, daylight saving time and winter time. We don't want that. 1948, the Swiss government implemented it anyways.
Yeah.
Against the will of the people.
Yep.
So, yeah.
That's pretty much how politics work, right?
Yeah, found a loophole. Yeah, you thought you didn't want that, but yeah, still you get it now.
People tell your government what they want. Government takes all that information, figures out that it's too expensive, and does something else.
True.
That's how it works.
Yeah, the regulator. The point there was because everybody around does change it. It makes no sense in trade opinion-wise. Who cares? It just sucks.
Yeah. I guess that's the reason.
But anarchy is also not the point, not the goal. You can't live with anarchy.
Huey Long is present. Who the hell is Huey Long? But yeah, okay, I take that national spirit.
Naval maneuvers. What's Japan doing, by the way? Spread Bushido. What does Spread Bushido lead to again? Not directly to war yet.
Right.
Okay.
So anything
Germany working on Gleichschaltung.
That needs to be
increases the stability.
Right? Fascist.
England, air production. Assholes. I can't do that yet.
Not fascist. Okay, I can deal with that. Not democratic. That works for me. So we can do
that were the nicknames in the USA for Donald and Hillary. Nice. Donald Duck and Adolf Clinton. Okay.
First time I heard that one. It's nice. It's okay.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one either before. Yeah, Obama seemed nice.
Somebody do world tension, please. Italy, do stuff.
Yeah, it would be nice. Just 17% more world tension.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Italy. Maybe they start their war with Ethiopia. Set a focus.
Yeah. Well, that's...
Come on.
That should be a focus, right? They currently don't have a national focus. That's great.
Yeah, that's why I say set a focus. Come on.
Mussolini speaks. That seems to be a focus. Gives stability. I wouldn't... Speaks again. More stability. Great.
Oh, you're doing naval... You're doing air production. What does air production help me? Nothing. Asshole. You could improve my industry. You have the possibility, England. Oh, Canada's doing a propaganda campaign.
Conquer Ethiopia, yeah, it's 31st of May 1935.
Ah, it's locked. Yeah, crap. Well, it's the 3rd of October. We're getting close to the point where I can do... Oh! Another war.
Well, there's 1%.
How much divisions do you have? 3.
China and puppet? Oh, look at you. Japan has war goals against China for annexing.
Yeah.
And China defends
their borders with 3 divisions. Well, there's just 3 provinces and it's a river.
Yeah.
Maybe they hold on for a little while?
Well, could work. It's a major river.
Probably
it's a major river and there's only 3 provinces they can actually push through. So
yeah, at the moment. Except they will
there and everything's good.
Towards Shaanxi as well.
Shaanxi Shalong.
Shaanxi Shalong.
I would like to do stuff, please. Can I? 13 days. And then we're just gonna go for more stability, probably. Political power, that also.
Why? Because of Gibraltar. I was like, why are 3 British divisions near Madrid? If you zoom in, they're not near Madrid.
Committee and check. Who knows? Okay, I'm probably gonna continue the whole Pax Americana thing.
Colonel Sanders.
Can I get anything here? Yeah, I can increase war tension by 2%. Great.
Is the KFC guy not Colonel Sanders? Is it Carnal? Carnal. Okay, instead of Colonel. Like corn from corn. Corn kernel.
Corn kernel?
Cardinal. I don't know how to pronounce it. Colonel is a military rank.
Yeah.
But like the one piece of popcorn before it pops. A kernel. Ein Körnchen.
Yeah.
But it's written differently.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It does. No. In a normal language, it makes a difference. Like in German.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna piss off everybody.
We're talking about English here, right? Like
already, the French guy has not said anything in a long time. I think.
You know, there are languages like Standard English where, on occasion, you omit a letter or 2, like gnome or knob.
Yeah.
You know, all the silent G's and silent K's and all that. And then there's Irish, where you have a name that only consists of 5 letters when you speak it, but when you write it, it's a kilometer long.
Like 12 or 15 letters, yeah.
Yeah, or it doesn't even sound like the letters you put in there.
So how do you pronounce that? Okay. Where do those letters go? Oh, they're silent.
I mean, I did live and work in Ireland. I had a manager once who was called Neve.
Mm-hmm.
It's spelled Niamh.
Neve, okay.
Yeah. Neve. I mean, the first two letters I get, N-I, and then? I mean, there's more like those, so it is a thing. Dispersed or concentrated?
Well, I know Colonel is written, I know Colonel it's written.
I'd like also to have the efficiency retention at the base. Yeah,
we're gonna go dispersed. Why is it called Colonel if there is no R in Colonel? Right, you write it with L, Colonel. There's no R in there. You still say Colonel.
Yeah. Because El Colonel is technically Mexican.
Is it not French Colonel?
Yeah, well,
originally,
who came to settle in the Mexican?